which is slavery, have surely drunken. And thou, you white people, and thou, he that I shall altogether go unpunished, thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. Right? You go to Lamentations. Lamentations. 4:21. 4:21.
Lamentations 4:21. 21.
Yeah. Lamentation 4:21. Got it? 4:21.
4:21. Lamentation chapter 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of white men, and dwell in the land of us. The cup also shall pass from under you. You shall be drunken and shall make yourself naked.
Right. Rejoice and be glad. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. Because who are the Edom? Edom is the so-called white people, the Edomites.
White people.
That dwell in the land of Uz, which is America. Right? The cup shall also pass on through thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. Right?
The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
Right, our punishment is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. Right?
He will no more carry you away into captivity.
We will no more go into captivity again. This is our last captivity. So right now the Lord is going to raise up the nation of Israel back into power again.
He will visit your iniquity, O daughter of Edom, the white people. He will discover thy sin.
That's right. He will discover thy sins. Right? So that's what the Lord is saying to Israel. Hosea 6:1-7.
Hosea 6:1-7. Okay. Hosea chapter 6.
Oh, you know something?
1. Come and let us return unto the Lord, for he hath done, and he will pay us. He hath smitten, and he will bind us up. After 2 days, well, he will receive us in the 3rd day. He will raise us up, and we shall live in his sight.
Right. So that's talking about 350 years, but we live in an extended time right now. You understand? Because it says, "Come and let us return unto the Lord, for he hath torn, and he will heal us. He has smitten." How he has smitten us? He brought us into captivity for our sin, and he will bind us up again, which means he's going to restore us. All 12 tribes, he's going to restore us again. Right? After 2 days, he'll bind us. He'll revive us, which means revive us. You understand? And in the 3rd day, he will raise us up, which is 300 years. But basically, we live in an extended time, so it's supposed to be 350 years, almost 400 years now. And we shall live in his sight. Then shall we know, if we follow on to know the Lord, his going forth is prepared as the morning, and he shall dwell, and he shall come unto us as a rain as the latter and former rain unto the earth. O Ephraim, what shall I do unto thee? O Judah, what shall I do unto thee? For your goodness is as a morning cloud, and as an early dew that goeth away. Therefore have I hewed them by the prophets. Because we are here condemning right now, therefore have I hewed them by the prophet, which means to condemn. I have slain them by the words of my mouth. And thy judgment are as the light that goeth forth. For I desire mercy and not sacrifice, and knowledge of the Most High more than the burnt offering. But they, like men, have transgressed the covenant. They have dealt treacherously against me. Right? So now, Daniel 9 and 9 till 20.
Daniel, chapter 9. Nine. To the Lord our Most High belong mercy and forgiveness, that we have rebelled against Him. Neither have we obeyed the voice of the Lord our Most High.
So what was actually, hold on. So it says, to the Lord our power belong mercies and forgiveness, right? Though we have rebelled against Him, because how would you rebel against Him? Because the Lord told us what is love? To keep His statutes and commandments. If you love me, keep my commandments, right? So that's what happened. We did not keep the Lord's commandment. So the Lord, He has punished us. To the Lord our power belonging mercy and forgiveness, though we have rebelled against Him, transgressed the law, neither have we obeyed the voice of our power, which means, the voice is to keep His commandment, to do His will, to walk in His laws, as you can see. That's what I'm talking about. To walk in His laws, which He had before us by, which He has set before us by the servants, the prophets. Because this is basically what this whole teaching is basically about. We coming back to the law, statutes, and commandment now. Right? Hold on, let me just clean up my nose. Okay, water. Read number 10. Read 10 along.
Neither have we obeyed the voice of the Lord our power, to walk in His law, which He set before us by His servant the prophet. Yea, all Israel have transgressed your law, even by departed, that they might not obey the voice thereof. The God is power upon us, and the earth that is writing in the law of Moses, the servant of power, the servant of the Most High.
Right. So basically what's going?
Against Him.
Basically, we have sinned against Him because we transgressed the laws that He gave unto Moses, His servant. Right. So we transgress against Him by breaking the commandments, which is 300 and something laws in the Bible, with 630 something laws in the Bible. So we sin against the law. So how will we come back as a people to the Lord again? By keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. That's why I said 2/3 going to be cut off and die, because the 2/3 won't understand and will not come back to this to this knowledge of keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments. So it says, neither have they obeyed the voice of the Lord our power, to walk in the laws, which He set before us by His servants, the prophet. Yeah, all Israel have transgressed the law. We all sin. That's right. So let's correct our path now. Since now we're waking up that we are Israelites, let's come back to who we really are and learn the law. Even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us.